After just 4 weeks of commando training, 924 Troop have been told that they're the worst recruits the instructors have ever seen.
Stop pulling your respirators off your face so you can breathe easily. If there was gas all over this fucking area, you wouldn't do it then. You certainly won't fucking do it now.
But what's morale like?
Shit this morning, really bad this morning. Yeah.
Yet, within 7 months, we'll be following some of them to the front line in Afghanistan.
Get down! If you think you got the fucking attitude to your own fucking routine, you can think again. Move in, move in!
One day we're going to be in this position, and if we don't carry out what we've been taught, you know, we're going to end up dead.
Come on, straight it out.
Okay, move off. Right, stacks of aggression, lads. I know it's mega chad, you haven't got rounds yet. Contact front. Bang, bang! Bang, bang! Bang! Bang, bang, bang! Move!
The road to Afghanistan starts here, on Woodbury Common in Devon.
Bang, bang, bang!
Zigzag, lads. You've got to make yourself a harder target for the enemy.
Move!
Okay, lads.
In just their 4th week of training, with 28 still to go, 924 Troop haven't even been allowed near a real bullet.
Bang! Bang, bang, bang! Bang, 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 bang!
Okay, what we want is nice big zigzags, so that if you're an enemy and you're looking at a bloke, you're actually having to go, oh shit, stay still, will you? Okay, because if you do what you're doing there, both of you, the enemy's just going to be like that, da, da, da. Yep, bang, okay, dead.
The intake started with 50 recruits, but they've been dropping like flies.
So here we are, Recruit Lawrence. Goodbye, Recruit Lawrence.
Some have been injured, some haven't come up to scratch, and others have just decided it's not for them.
How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 gone already.
It's a classic case of survival of the fittest, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to get to the end, you've got to be a certain type of character in there. You've got to have just a willpower to crack on, regardless of you're thrashed, cold, wet, hungry. Unfortunately, we lost another one. Who's going to be next?
3, 2, 1, go.
Someone who wanted to leave within hours of arriving on his very first day was Terry John from St Vincent in the Caribbean.
Oh, Terry, you've been battered.
But after a dramatic change of heart, he seems to be going strong.
He did it 26 seconds quicker than you, and you still ain't finished.
Now I realise everything that I was imagining in my life, like I'd be running with guns and all that. Now it's happening to me, so just gotta bear with it. Well, I'm not want to use it for bad, really. So I'm using it to defend myself and like this country's interests abroad and all that. So I'm not really worried. I'm not want to kill innocent people. It's all about protecting. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. So I like it. Yeah. So I'll see you around, Chris.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unlike Terry, Jordan Slatter, one of the youngest members of the troop, has never had any doubts. He's dreamed of being a Royal Marine since he was 8 years old.
Oh yeah, I'm staying here for the full 32 weeks. Yeah, I'm not going out them gates without a green beret at the end of this. Yeah, I can't wait. Just crack on with training now. Oh, you slag! Oh, shit! Oh, wanker.
Dude.
Smashed myself in the knee. Oh.
Being part of the Royal Navy, Marine recruits have to train as amphibious infantry. That means having to feel confident in the water. One of their main tasks may well be to invade or attack from landing craft coming off warships. All recruits have to take what's called a battle swimming test, and this is done in kit with ammunition pouches and a weapon. This is the first of their criteria tests that must be passed. Failure means they'll be out of the troop. demoted to a junior troop to retake the test.
Good. Now relax. Tread water for 2 minutes.
Treading water in kit is no easy task, as Terry John is finding out.
John, stay away from that side.
Not more.
Away from the side! Push away from the side! Grab it! Grab it! Help him then. Okay, right. Calm yourself down now, yes? Wait, relax. Undo your buckle.
Come on, come on.
Get up through. Pass. Okay, James, just grip his guard. If you can talk, you're not swallowing water.
How was that?
I knew I was so fast. All right, in the end, yeah. I knew I could do it. I wasn't afraid. Can't be afraid. I won't make it. It's all right, fasting. I was putting the non-swimmers, not non-swimmers, but weak swimmers. But I could actually swim. I would pass my battle swimming test, but I'd rather be in the weak swimmers right now.
That's just lazy, though, too.
My bones, right?
Bones are lazy.
No, our bones are what you call it?
Dense.
More denser than yours.
Yeah, come on.
Not more denser, but denser.
Does that count as your brain? Does that count with your brain as well, then?
Hey?
Does that count with your brain as
Yeah,
well?
you be quiet.
The recruit's day is a long one. Starting at 5 in the morning, few get to bed before midnight, especially if they have an inspection to prepare for.
Well, you're up all night, don't get a lot of sleep. Get used to it though, but find it in lectures, everyone's going. It's like, that's why they call us nods.
Run, Sean!
Go on then, Williams. Give it to me.
Corporal, I'm PO 64976 Charlie, recruit Williams of 924 Troop. There are 4 recruits in room 4 awaiting your inspection.
Good effort. Let's do it. Good effort, alright? It's all about being the same, isn't it, lads?
Yes, Corporal.
That's what this is all about, lads. Doing it as a team.
Yes, Corporal.
Alright? One bloke not seeing off the whole troop.
Yes, Corporal.
Because that's what's happening at the moment.
For the first 6 weeks, the recruits, or the nods, have been spending a lot of time being inspected.
That's it. Right, good effort, lads. Pack it all away.
From now on, they're going to get more and more into nitty-gritty soldiering, in the great outdoors and in all weathers.
You're going to freeze, Terry. You're not used to English weather, mate.
I'm going to be sleeping in your sleeping bag.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you are. No, you're not.
I was told to.
Anywhere near my sleeping bag.
I was told to.
What, sleep with me?
Yeah.
No,
If I
not
get
in the
cold,
same
I was
sleeping
told
bag.
to sleep with you.
We have to put up with it all day and all night, at least, yeah.
Oh, if you're dying of hypothermia, I might let you in my sleeping bag.
You might?
Nah, I would let you in. Go sort it, Terry. And I'll get out.
Hurry up.
The day comes when the recruits get to use ammunition for the first time with their SA-80 assault rifles. Not live bullets, but blank ones. Dangerous, nonetheless.
As you all know, this is the first time you're going to be using blank rounds in this exercise. There have been numerous accidents over the years with blank rounds. If you fire it towards someone's eye, towards someone's face, towards someone's head, it will kill them. It does have the power to do so. Okay, look in now. And Corporal Rob will give you a demonstration of what it will do to an egg for approximately 10-20 centimetres.
Okay, lads, we use the egg because apparently it's the same density as a human eyeball. Okay, so just imagine this. When you see this egg now, what's going to happen to your eyeball?
What we're going to give you now is a demonstration with a blank firing adapter. So those big yellow things on the end of your weapon on an egg. Fingers.
Ears.
Okay, fellas, as you see there, absolutely no harm to the egg whatsoever.
Okay, front rank. Remove your safety catches.
Okay, be wary of putting your finger on the trigger, fellas. That's when accidents happen.
1 round. To your front. Fire. Okay, my safety catches. Okay, ready?
Training is now beginning to get more real, more focused on combat. For these young men, Afghanistan is getting nearer and nearer.
Fire.
So now, on Exercise Quick Cover, 3 days living in the wild, they must learn about infiltrating enemy positions and the all-important secrets of camouflage.
First demo, man. Stand here. Right. First demo man there, right?
He is too much camouflage. Stacks of it. All right, you think, good effort? No, not really, because you're going to see him walking across the battlefield quite easily, aren't you? If he breaks cover, you're just going to see a big part of the bush get up and move, aren't you? Next demo, ma'am. Right. What do you think he is? Too little. Good effort, John, all right? Too little, Cam, all right? You can see the complete shape of his helmet. Yeah, you can see all of the rim, which is the most important part to come out, really. Next demo, ma'am. Right, what do you think he is? Just right. Yeah, it's not too overpowering. He's blended the colours in, colours on his face, all right? Good base of brown, all right? He's broken the rim of his helmet up, hasn't he? Yeah, it doesn't stand out so much. Yeah, right, during the Falklands operations, 2-man sniper team were up on a tour and an Argentinian patrol passed them within 15 metres. All right, they managed to stay concealed, watch the enemy, and then they managed to call in direct mortar fire, neutralising that enemy. Get your kit cammed out, to get your helmet cammed out.
The art of not being seen is vital to the frontline commando. This is something the recruits will have to master if they're ever to infiltrate and survive behind enemy lines.
The taste not too bad, mate.
No, mate, you can't make me eat that. That's chemical and shit.
5, 4.
They have to do everything against the clock, otherwise they get a beasting, the name Marines give to a little gentle persuasion.
Get fucking down! I give you this time so you can make the best use of it and start learning. But instead, you lot like doing press-ups. Bend, stretch. Right, in the field, when we tell you to do something, you do it like fucking grease weasel shit. You go so fast, you can see your shadow behind you. 5 in your own time, go on. You all now get in position and be in there in 5 seconds. Go! 5!
3 sections.
4 sections. 3 sections. 4 sections here. Right, lads, now start looking at your partner.
Hasn't broke out the outline of his helmet. Yeah, big panda eyes. Yeah, everyone see that? When you put sticks in, things like that, make sure that the roots or the ends of the sticks are facing downwards, not facing upwards, all right? Because that looks unnatural, doesn't it? Right, then, you lads listening? Right, I'm going to give you 2 minutes, all right, to go down where you're going to go and hide now. It's a bit hide and seek. Other than this is a bit fucking more deadlier, isn't it? You've got to see us, but we're not supposed to see you. Are you happy? Right, lads, you've got 2 minutes. Go!
Make sure you can see me.
Hey, make sure you can see. Up the top.
Right then, lads. Turn around. Go on.
So I can see 2 of them just straight. If you go straight on, there's like a purple patch and like a tree sticking up.
Should be there, H.
There it goes.
No.
Rob's left.
Yep, just there. Everyone see him now?
Right, that fucking cam of yours is shit on your helmet, right? And there's a big fucking line there.
Right then. Those of you out hiding, stand up.
Stand up.
At least half the recruits who hide are not spotted.
Impressed with that, lads?
Yes, Gaffer.
Impressed with that?
My God.
Right then, lads. Good effort, you lot down there who didn't get pinged. Right to the top of the hill now. Go! Up here.
But some, whilst they could not be seen, were so well hidden, so immersed in vegetation, that they could see nothing from their position. Not the commando way.
What did I say? The art of camouflage and concealment is to see without being seen and to kill without being killed. I think a few of you have forgotten what you're here to do. All right? Trying to train you to become Royal Marine Commandos so we can leave you in a position and you cover the ground and make sure any enemy come along and you can kill them. You can't see them. They're just going to walk straight past, aren't they? I may as well not bother teaching you some things.
Hurry up, don't be last!
If you get it wrong in training, you can end up on what's called the flank. That means being punished with extra duties, extra cleaning, or extra physical exercise.
Everyone
round the tree!
That tree!
Round the tree!
I think something grasped the idea of it and the fact that if you do hide, you can't be seen. I'm happy with that. It was a good effort.
They told us we're going to Afghanistan to do this exact thing in a couple of months. And then the corporal was like, it may or may not save your life. I'm like, okay, so I might die if I don't do it right. So just don't muck up and you won't die. Did you tie the other one, mate? Tie the other one.
Oh, for fuck, you said tie my boot.
Please, mate. There are prickles all over my socks, mate. Take your time, mate.
5 a.m. the following morning.
Man, fucking hell. That is cold. I love getting in the field when it's freezing cold and putting cold water on my testicles.
As a punishment for their slackness the previous day, 924 Troop have an extra kit inspection, and they're told if anyone fails, they will all have to pay the price.
Hold on, lads.
Nervous. Don't want to get on the flank. Just been scrubbing for about the last hour on all my weapon, but I'm sure he'll find something. He did yesterday, so let's just see what happens.
I've put 110% into that. My weapon's like well oiled. I was only on the flank yesterday because a tiny bit of orange rust, but you couldn't even see in that light down there, you know? Just beginning to come through, like real like orange tint. And I failed on watermarks in my mess. Like when you boil it, it goes a bit darker. Trying to scrub it out is a nightmare.
4, 3. Hurry up. Stand still. What don't you understand, Collins, about fucking standing still?
Yes, Sergeant.
Get behind your kit. What don't you understand about that?
You just get your helmet on, Sergeant, and you...
Don't fucking backchat me, son. You understand?
Yes, Sergeant.
Right, I told you. Fucking stand still. Get behind your kit. Period. Right, do not fucking backchat me. Do you understand?
Yes, Sergeant.
You'll find a big pond at the bottom. Go submerge yourself in it.
Sergeant.
Stand still. Start thinking, fellas, for yourselves. You're in week 5, going on to week 6 of training. All we ask is a little bit of intelligence, yeah, and you start thinking for yourself, because at the moment, you're not. Do you understand?
Yes, Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant.
Do you understand?
Yes, Sergeant.
If you're standing to attention, you do not move. To do so is a cardinal sin. So even before the inspection, the entire troop, once again, has to pay for the sins of a few.
Right in it, not just on the outside. Stop banging around in the shallow bit, get in the deep bit, get some bollocks about you. No, the back of your trousers are still dry. I told you to roll over. Get yourself back in again. You can go over. You can go over there. You can go over there. Make your way back.
Right, fellas, pick up the gas parts, check it's free from carbon and not rusty. Okay, if there's too much carbon on these, and the gas cannot travel freely through it, and it will not cock your weapon. It will cause you stoppages. Now, stoppage means if an enemy is shooting at you, you cannot shoot back at him. He'll get the better of you and he will kill you.
Well, sure, that is taking the fucking piss, isn't it?
Cool.
That's not even benefit of the doubt material.
You've got cam cream on your face, your boots are honking, your turnout's filthy, and your jacket's undone. Right, you've lost your elastics, you just look like a bag of shit. Have you no pride or nothing?
Those trousers are now wet. Those trousers are now wet. Where's your other dry trousers?
Ain't got no
You
coffee.
don't have them. Exactly.
It's one of the worst fucking turnouts I've ever seen, yeah? If you're a complete bag of shit, then fucking leave, yeah? Simple as that.
Absolutely terrible. I don't understand how quickly that they're going to be at a unit and friends of mine are going to be looking at them and knowing that I've passed them out. And that's my biggest loyalty. I don't care about all the officers and all that. I don't care about how many Marines I'm giving them. I don't want one of these turning up and one of my mates saying, God, you're abysmal. Who's passed you out of training? And the last thing I want them to say is my name.
This is what we're talking about, fellas, right? We can't run until we can walk. And at the moment, right, the majority of you people standing here can't even crawl. You haven't even been in the field one day. We've got 8 people, fellas, out of a troop of 39
yeah, able to manage and administrate themselves after 1 day in the field. 1 fucking day. You don't start producing the goods now, fellas, all right, you'll find yourself being flanked in the mornings and you will get extra tuition.
Yes, Sergeant!
Is there a general realisation that they'll have to go to Afghanistan, some of them?
I don't think there is.
I don't think there is.
They still think they're just going for a couple of days on Woodbury Common. You know, they think, oh, we're going home tomorrow, so like the lad this morning who just put all his wet kit back on. Well, hold on a minute. Afghanistan, winter time when we get there, up in the hills, might be raining, might be snowing. If he thinks he's going home tomorrow and they get retasked, and he's got all his kit, he hasn't filled up his water bottle, he's going to be useless to people. That's the thing, they need to start taking responsibility for what they're doing, I think. I mean, they're supposed to be lads that are pretty much self-sufficient. If I say turn up here and they have to go and beg, borrow or steal water, and they turn up here on time, that's all I'm worried about. I'm not worried about how they do it. You know, obviously break the law or piss anyone off too much, but at the minute they have to be told to do absolutely everything. At the minute there's no taking the onus onto themselves, being responsible. They're not thinking, am I deployable? They're thinking, well, I'll get there and hopefully the training team won't notice.
The government is facing calls to reinforce the British military in southern Afghanistan after 2 more soldiers were killed in action.
The Ministry of Defence has said a British soldier serving with NATO in Afghanistan has been killed during fighting with Taliban forces.
First 5, stand by. Go! Yeah, you're fucking number 5, aren't you? There's only 4 there. Go! 5 of you! Simple details. Go!
The recruits are punished for a poor kit inspection that itself was a punishment for poor camouflage. For some reason, they're not working well, individually or as a team.
I don't know what it is, it's just, whether it's just me or the troop, there's no motivation. Whatsoever, no motivation. We're the ones going straight out to Afghanistan. I mean, if we're not learning all this now, then we'll be fucked, won't we?
What's morale like?
Shit this morning, really bad this morning. Yeah. It's just, I don't know, no one can be arsed. No one can be arsed, people have got injuries. Everyone's hot and sweaty and wet. It's nothing, it's just, see what it's all sore there? Yeah. That's it, it's just rubbing on my love handle.
What's that? Webbing rash?
Yeah.
It's hot. Really hot. I'm not a great lover of the heat. I don't mind if I'm sitting down on a beach with a nice cold drink, but running about in body armour, webbing, weapon, the work, it's quite horrible.
Sit down now.
You only give up if you let yourself. Your body would go on forever.
Nothing you seem to do is right. We're still not working as a team or a troop, even in our sections though.
Where's me body?
That's right, yeah. Something's got to happen, something's got to click.
Now we're doing it, sometimes you get like a bit of a reality check that this is for real, and if we don't get this down and start doing it properly, you know, we're going to end up in a bit of trouble. It's pretty mad. It's pretty mad to think that, you know, what we're doing right now is actually going to prepare us for what we're going to be facing at the end of it, and that's kind of scary.
Take cover! Down! Get in the water, you!
Who's it gonna be? First 3! Good! Okay, listen in, men. Tell you to take cover. For instance, you do it as quick as you can, because later on in your career, it might mean because your life depends on it. If it's not your life, it may be one of your oppos. Look round now, everyone stood next to you. It might be one of them whose fucking life might depend on it. If you do not move fast enough, they might die. Do you understand?
Yes, sir!
The standards of the Green Beret are that we will never give up whatever we do. Cold, wet, crawling through mud in the middle of nowhere, we will go on. We will have unrelenting pursuit of excellence when we do this, and unbelievable determination. Never give up in anything you do. Bit of mud, a bit of cold, a bit of water. It's all character building, fellas. It will make you better men if it does not break you. You will be, by the end of recruit training, unbreakable. We can thrash you as hard as we like, and as a troop, nothing can break you. That is what we are trying to do.
Pace to be a winner. Stand by. Go!
The recruits are beginning to learn what being a Royal Marine Commando is all about. And for some, it's proving a challenge too far.
Not bothering to go again then, Holmes? Not bothering?
Thinking you've chosen to wrap. You're not injured?
No, sir.
Fuck off then.
Go report to St. Quinn. Tell me you want to leave.
Remember, fellas, you need to keep your head and your arms down. Hey, move that way.
While some recruits falter, the others must plough on regardless. Next, advancing into enemy territory. Lesson 1, getting through barbed wire.
You can see, fellas, it's quite a slow process. Hey, you've got something handy, a scaling ladder, a plank, even a log, throwing it on top. That would then flatten it and you can run across. There's two ways of crossing this razor wire. Nice, slow, trolling pace, and there's also the assault method. Thank you for volunteering for Demo Men. See, I'm feeling kind to you. You might want to put that around your balls. Seriously, Harris Smith, put that around your balls. Stuntman, he's going to do the preaching. Stuntman runs forward, dives onto that bit.
Dive to the ground.
Dive to the ground. Okay. Number 4, steps on Stuntman. Next person comes through.
Cheers, man.
Okay, now it's time for extracting him. On the count of 3, they lift up. Right, you will do a forward roll. Stand by, 1, 2, 3, lift. Okay, and then you pull.
It's never enough to watch and learn. Everyone has to have a go.
Lay on it. You're not actually covering the gap, are you?
Come on, lads, I need someone else.
My mother must be home doing some washing or some cooking. I must be saying, I wonder where's Terry, but she never know where I'm in bushes getting put and all that. I know she wants me to hang in there. I know that, for sure. Tell me that she prays for me every night and all that. So. Yeah, I pray for everybody. I pray for all those couples that be mean to us sometimes.
So how's your morale, James?
Mine's always up. I can only talk from my point of view. I'm not never going to give in and that. Don't know.
You don't want to leave?
No way. No way. I think she's breaking a lot of people. I think some people are going.
Situation, you're in the middle of Afghanistan, approximately 4 to 5 Taliban fighters to your front.
Move! I was thinking, I'm going to have to go and probably kill people and all that. I was really considering it, mate. I was really, and I was like, tell me, God, tell me if you want me to do this. Tell me if this is right for me. I don't know, I'm just letting God guide me. If it's not for me, it's not for me.
Enemy front! Enemy in front! Take down! Take cover. Accurate rounds. 2 accurate rounds.
Okay, enemy dead. Okay, good effort.
Good effort at the front. Yeah, stacks of aggression. Get in there. Get going. Okay. Started off patrolling well. Okay. What you want? Keep that weapon, that barrel, pointing in the same place as your face.
Yes.
Okay. So when you see that target, it's straight there. Happy?
Yes, Corporal.
Any comebacks?
All right, Corporal.
No? Enjoy that?
Yes, Corporal.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yes, Corporal.
Left, right, left, right, left.
Terry started giving us a lecture on the downsides of war earlier. He's getting me quite worried.
I don't want to die. Well, you can't think of it in that way if you have to do it, but then you have to also think of it because there's a possibility of it.
That's why we're going to send you up first.
We'll say,
Terry.
Terry,
put the black man in front. You go and take that.
You put the black man in front.
There's no cowardism in this. In wars, you get put in jail.
Wait till what is
Terry. You know you could die by going to war before joining up.
I can't wait.
Can't wait to die.
No, I can't wait to go to war.
Mate, I tell you, there's something absolutely wrong with you. I go because it's my job, but you want to go because, oh my, Go to war. Kill
Why
him.
did you join the Marines?
Kill him.
wanna
You're
do
going
fight,
to
lads?
do a job. More professional. These are just about killing. It's not like that, mate. I don't consider it like that. It's all about what you want. It's all about.
How much you want to do?
Oh, Jesus, mate, come on.
The next morning, spirits are surprisingly high.
You have 10 seconds to be falling in 3 ranks as you are in the tank facing me. Go!
But there's a very good reason for this heightened morale. The fact is, today's the start of a 3-week summer break and everyone's going home. Lieutenant Rogers' only concern is how many will come back. The summer break over, and amazingly, all the recruits of 924 Troop have returned to the Commando training camp at Lympston. But many are suffering what's called the Lympston Blues.
Most people are back. Yeah, Lympston Blues, and you see the fence of Lympston, and you see the gates appearing, you just want to run away from it. But they're only 8 weeks in as well, so that's quite a bit of a difference. They haven't been here, full 20 weeks. It's not as if they can see the end yet. It's still early days. Probably a few of them will want to resign this week, and I probably won't let them resign this week just because it's the first week back and they'll get over it. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if one or two wanted to resign this week and they'll just say no.
I really don't want to be back.
You really don't?
No.
It's just Lympston Blues, isn't it?
I don't know, I think it's worse than that. I walked back in and I just thought, I can't do this. Another 4 months until I'm back home.
You saw the state of me earlier.
Oh, this boy, me and him were going to chuck ourselves off the building earlier. We were so depressed.
Yeah, we were feeling really bad. But now, time it's grew a bit and it's alright now.
I sorted myself out and I found out he wants to leave.
Honestly, I know it'd be hard, but I want to. Honestly.
You want to leave?
Yeah.
Because he's a fussy old.
No, it's mate. I've written a letter to say that
I've already
I
found
don't
it.
want to do it.
Who have you written to?
I've written it to, I just adjusted to like, so. Yeah, so this is PO 64955 recruit John. I don't want to continue with my training because I am not mentally able to handle this type of life yet. I'm deeply sorry. Yours respectfully, recruit John of 924 Troop.
This is just the easy way out, mate. I'm living now, mate, I really am. I want to be fucking sick, I want to cry, I do, I really do. But I won't, I'm too proud, you know what I mean?
Don't give that in for until after Jim passes out. See how he feels.
Oh, I'm happy. No, it's cool to be back. Crack on.
That's why everybody's hating you at the moment, is it?
I know, it's really weird. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I feel like I shouldn't be feeling like
Something's wrong with him, definitely. I was actually laying down dread Sergeant Quinn coming in. 924 on the landing, all those stuff on
I can't wait to see him.
I just go mental like
I can't wait to see him. I'll be standing on the landing like that when he starts shouting. I'm home.
I don't think you should go.
Speak to you later, lads.
Wow, what's up, mate?
Our boys, you know what I mean? This was an amazing show of true British grit and heroic against all the odds. Our Marines showed why they're the best in the world, that's what I'm talking about.
Prove something about the training.
Our Marines showed why they are the best in the world.
Yes.
No one could ever explain to you how hard it is, or how it's going to be. No one could ever. No book, you can't go and write it in a book how hard it's going to be.
If you really want your green beret, if you want to pass out commando training, then barring injury or illness, nothing will stop you. He says because actually it's in here, and that's where the real battle takes place. So we can make the physical side of it work, and then turn out guys who are physically fit and robust and determined. But it's the bit in here that is
the mental,
which is literally the
honestly, my head is on fire. Honestly. I would not lie to you, my head is like it's splitting open. I'm thinking, honestly. I'm honestly thinking of everything right now in my life, every aspect of my life, honestly. I'm at that point where I'm thinking about everything, considering it. What if I get my green beret? Yes. Go into action. get injured severely, come back out, what am I to do with myself? And I haven't even done.
Look, the chances of you being knocked down and injured or killed in Exmouth High Street are much, much more than they are of you being injured or killed in the battlefield. That's just maths. You know, you can't live your life thinking what if all the time. That's the truth. I mean, I'm more likely to be killed in a wee bike from this office to my house.
It's the end of week 8 of training. Just 24 to go now before deployment to Afghanistan. And for the moment, Terry has battled through his doubts and fears and not handed his letter in to serve. Along with everybody else, he's now graduated to live firing on the ranges at a virtual enemy. Everyone must now become proficient at firing in the prone, kneeling and standing positions up to 300 metres.
I love guns, mate. Can't wait to be blatting off ragheads.
Mate, it's not like that, mate. I don't think I'm ready to, like, I'd kill someone coming at me with a gun. If you running down there and you come and I'd freaking kill you. But if, like, I'm on patrol and, like, the enemy is over there, yes, I'm not going to just freaking bliss them. I don't. You would. You would. You freaking guys are mean, mate.
Mean?
No,
What if you joined there for?
Yeah, okay, I would, mate. If I was commanded to. Anything in the area take out, I would do that. Freaking, it's my orders. I'd go by my orders.
Do you ever worry about killing?
Part of the job. Don't really think about it. It's either you or them, isn't it? And they're pretty hell-bent on taking us out, from what you hear, so it's just part of the job. Don't think of it as, killing someone. It's what we joined up to do. Joined up to be a Royal Marine Commando, joined up to go to war, joined up to be part of the best fighting force in the world, you know?
What is missing off your person? Your fucking weapon! Crawl for it, you little shit! Get your ass down! Get your ass down! It's simple, you reggie. The right place, the right time, with the right kit. Hurry up! Lane 3, get your knees up! Get up! Sprint to that weapon!
Turning the recruits of 924 Troop into fighting Marines is not proving that easy for the training team. So from now on, they've decided that they're going to give the recruits a choice.
We're using the carrot and stick method with the recruits. Either donkey, come here, I'll give you a carrot, and if you don't come here, I'll beat you to death with a fucking stick. So we've made the recruits make this, and they have to carry it around with them wherever they go. And at any point, we can ask them whether they'd like us to be nice to them, or whether they'd just like us to thrash them. They do prefer the stick. They do prefer being thrashed.
And any of them got their CBA on? No. Right, McCann's the only one who's fucking hard. Do you have your CBA on?
The men of 924 Troop, reeling from a hard day of stick and very little carrot, are praying that the worst is over. But then the training team find out that only one person is wearing the all-important combat body armour.
So what, you just thought, I know I won't wear my combat body armour. It's too fucking warm.
They love stick.
Yeah.
Just like I said, could have had it easy. We could have been doing the 400 metre shoot then. But they just love stick. Only one lad out of, what, 30?
Yeah.
Actually has paid attention and just cracks on with his body armour on.
Hell is about to be unleashed.
Fellas, we've gone back to the fucking carrot and the stick. Right, we are fucking busy enough as a training team making sure that you get the fucking required shoots and the relevant ticks in the boxes.
Hurry up!
If you think you've got the fucking attitude to sit back here and do your own fucking routine, you can think again. I'm bent and straight. You've been going here, fellas, to the range all last week and this fucking week. You know the routine, you know what's required on the fucking range.
It won't stop a round on its own, but fragmentation, should there be some accident or a ricochet, you know, it will stop.
But not only that, if you get shot, it keeps your insides in. You know, so you should have a small round in the front of you and a small round in the back of you, apparently, so they say. So it's a safety bit of kit, it's there for a reason. If it wasn't there for a reason, then we wouldn't issue it, as simple as that.
When I say fucking go, you move at the fucking speed of your legs will fucking carry you into one straight line, facing Corporal Glanfield, who was at your fucking rear. Do you understand?
Yes, Sergeant!
Go! Gas, gas, gas!
Gas, gas!
3,
Gas, gas, gas!
2, get your helmet on, quickly! Number ones, move! Down!
Running with a gas mask on is the ultimate stick. Breathing is almost impossible.
Number 2, move! Get up there!
The training team hope that this beasting will persuade the recruits never to forget their CBA again.
Stop pulling your fucking respirators off your face so you can breathe easily. Do you think if there was gas all over this fucking area, you would be pulling your mask off your face? You wouldn't do it then. You certainly won't fucking do it now.
Go first, number 2, move! Okay, stop! Seiko, with your respirators off, 3 ranks, face to me. You have 15 seconds. Any questions? Go!
It seems to be the only way they remember what they should be doing. It's frustrating because you think that you're just bonding with the troop and everybody's moving in the right direction, and then they just do something so silly like this and it just gets you down.
See, a bollocking only makes you weaker or stronger. Makes you disobey more or obey more. Right now, we deserve that. We should have known. But no one was paying attention to it, so I take it. That's a bollocking, well deserved. Should have known. He's fighting live rounds. Could have done it on us.
924 troops seem to be going from bad to worse, and yet now the recruits face the biggest challenge of their training so far. It's the end of week 9, and the recruits face a rigorous test of their fitness in what's called gym pass-out. Only those who get through it will be allowed to start on the gruelling outside assault courses. Anyone who fails will be transferred to a more junior troop for remedial training. Terry John passes all the tests, but 8 other recruits fail. Jordan Slatter passes everything except the ropes, so must now leave 924 troop and all his friends.
Right then, Slatter. Failed the rope climb yesterday, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. You're going to go back 2 weeks, and I have no doubt about it that you will stay with that troop and pass out with that troop. Alright? But unfortunately, you've let me down this week. I've lost 3 good members of my section this week. Right, you've let me down, you've let yourself down. Don't lose sight of your goal. And your goal is a Green Beret at the end of the day, isn't it? It wasn't to pass out with 924 troop. It was to earn your Green Beret. Alright, don't let it break you. Don't let it break you. Alright, good effort.
What a shitter. Missed the rope by that much, but never had a problem with them before. Could go up and down them all day long usually, but just today weren't my day. But do you know what makes it worse? It's a fucking beautiful day outside and I've got sitting here. Oh dear.
When I think of the true reason why we're here, to become Royal Marines, and no one said this is going to be easy and all that, and everything is hard, just do it and get it done with, just, as they say, crack on. Nothing comes easy, you just got to do it sometime.
You know, you can jump that far and beat Smith.
Best way to do this is fast.
Oh, look at that.
At the end of every exercise we do, at the end of it, I guarantee you get stronger physically and mentally every time you do something.
It's done it, it's in the goal. Look at such a spider.
Touch the bench, straight to the bench.
Go on, Sonny, on the bench. Go on.
Terry John, who has been battling his conscience and his fears, is now flying high again and remains one of the dwindling originals of 924 Troop.
Now, who have we lost? Porter, Smith, Jay. But I'm actually really delaying rubbing out Slatter because he was a good lad.
Oh, I don't know at the minute, Mum.
It was a one-off with him, and I don't think any of us saw it coming. He's gone now, he's out of my memory, don't worry. Slatter's gone, I've forgotten about him.
Oh, mother.
How many originals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we've lost half originals already and it's only week 9. So we've got another 23 weeks to go. Never mind.
It's grinding. It's grinding. It's grinding. Alright. We started this together, yeah. Didn't want us to get separated or anything.
You yourself, you're alright.
Yeah. I'll be alright.
Jordan Slatter is eventually diagnosed with a back injury and medically discharged. His boyhood dream of being a Royal Marine Commando is over. He is now retraining to be a plumber. Next time on Commando, 924 Troop head for the wilds of Dartmoor for a survival exercise. 12 recruits get lost and a search party is launched.
924 Troop!
And the rookie commandos get to kill for the first time.